Hey y'all, so I decided to do another video. Well, this video is something that I'm literally realizing. I realized it yesterday. And I don't know, it's like I knew, but I didn't know. But now I'm realizing how much is necessary. And that is, you need to have a second income. Yep, or a third or a fourth or a fifth. Either way, have more than one income. Like, I knew that. Sorry, y'all. The dashboard's clicking or whatever that sound is, so just ignore it. But it's like I knew that everybody should have more than one income. But it's like I didn't realize how important it is, if that makes sense, to have more than one income. Because, I'm sorry, y'all. For y'all who have maybe OCD, I understand that's probably like annoying. It'll eventually stop, like in the next 10 seconds, 15, I don't know. Usually it stops within 5. Okay, we good. Let's hope it doesn't come back. But anyways, yeah, like a second income is important. I didn't realize that, like how important it was, or just more than one in general. I didn't realize it. It's like, I guess for so long, I have been dependent on one income that it was normal. But as you get more things in life that you want, and you get things that you need, and sometimes the thing that you need costs a lot of money, especially when taxes go up or something like now, like this whole tariffs things with China or whatever. So now prices have gone up on like things made in China or whatever. Yeah, stuff like that happens. It's like, you know what? It is needed. So I encourage throughout this whole video and even off the video, please have more than one income. How? I don't know, but find a way. I know somebody who has a full-time job, part-time job, and DoorDashes, and still it feels like it's just enough. Nothing extra, is just enough. Yeah, she may have a little that she can go here, that she can go there, but it's more like it's just enough. That's it. It may cover a want or two, and that's it. Most of it goes towards the bills. And it's like, I've always heard that the average rich person makes 7 incomes. Like, they have 7 incomes. And I always thought that's just weird. How the hell they get 7 incomes? No, I can see how that's easy. It is. Especially if you have a business that you can expand on. It's easy. Like if you, for instance, is an actor, right? But you also do YouTube on the side. But then you also model. But then you also do sponsorships. But then you also invest in stocks. But then you also have your own hair care line. And you also help teach classes on influencing on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So then it's like, okay, that kind of makes sense. It depends. You know what I mean? It depends on how far you stretch out what you have. And I can see that. And at first when I was younger, I thought that was crazy, y'all. 7 different incomes. Like, you need all that type of money? You do. You know what one of the things that I say now is that you can never have enough money. There's no such thing, in my eyes, as too much money. I don't care if you're an average Joe making $15 an hour, and then out of nowhere you hit the lotto and you got $1 million, and after they take out the taxes or whatever, now you got $700,000. Yeah, we say that, $700,000. And you're like, that's too much money. No, it's not. It's a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money, but it's not too much money. No, because yes, you were just an average Joe living on $15 an hour every 2 weeks. And then you hit the lotto. Now you got $700,000 within less than 2 weeks, you know, and it's like crazy. And you're like, well, what do I do? You rather have that problem of having $700,000 and wondering, what do I do with it? Versus, I need money and I don't have it. What do I do? No one likes that question, right? No one likes that question of, what do I do? I don't have enough money to pay my bills, to get groceries, to, for instance, my washing machine went out and the nearest washateer is 20 minutes away and I don't have a car. How do I get there to have clean clothes to even go to work? Exactly, right? How do I make it? Because my car cost $7,000 to fix because I hit a deer. So now you're wondering, how do I get to work? Right? Those problems suck. But you rather I have $700,000. What do I do with it? How do I spend this money? How do I invest in this money? How do I make it grow more? What do I do with $700,000 when I never had it? You rather have that problem than the other way around. You rather have a lot than not enough. And I have come to realize that. That one income is not enough because you're constantly seeing this money go away and nothing's replacing it. Nothing's filling the cup as you're pouring it out. So the moment you finish pouring halfway of a full cup, which is a check, for instance, and you put half of your check gone, and then your cup is sitting there halfway, okay, so how are you going to fill it? You don't have a jug right there. You don't have an extra bottle right there to cover what you have already spilt. So I advise every single person that watches this video, I don't care if none of you watches this video, I hope in your mind somehow, and I put this out there, that you get more than one income. I don't care if one person watches this video. The one person that's going to watch this video, get it in your mind to get more than one income. I don't care if you're selling, I don't care if your thing is a garage sale, where every 3 months you do a garage sale. Do it. By all means, do it. Please. I don't care if your thing is because you don't have any kids and it's just you and you're 30-something years old, 20-something years old, and you always buy clothes. Okay, every 3 months, clean out your closet. You always buy clothes. Clean out your closet and do a garage sale or sell it online. If you only worn it less than one time or just once, sell it. There's a little extra money that you make every few months to put back in your pocket after spending it so much on bills and what you want and what your needs are. Yeah. So I encourage everyone to have more than one income. I know that there are people out there, and I realize this too, that are scared to move forward in life because of one income. And I hate to say it, but one income is one paycheck away from losing everything. That's the sad part, y'all. I think that's the part that wraps around my mind, but I can't fully wrap around it. Like, dang, we in this world have not technically been taught, verbally taught, do one income, but shown and have been taught through ways, you work hard, you save up, there you go. You work hard for one income and save up on an income that you may not be able to save because you have so many things that happens in the world that makes prices increase. So how are you able to save? Or when you do save, money value sometimes decreases. So your $10,000 that you saved up on for 3 years is not really just worth $2. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage you guys to think about ways to make more money. Not to be greedy, not to be selfish, not to please all your wants, right? But just to make sure that you're not one step away of losing everything. You rather have more than less. You rather have abundance than nothing and be short of everything. So with that being said, y'all go out there, get your hustle on, however you may see fit. Make sure it's legal, okay? And just stay tuned for the next video. And hopefully by then, you'll go ahead and have your side hustle going. All right, have a good day, y'all.